Good morning, guys. Okay, so I'm so tired. I stayed up late because I'm studying for my class. If you don't know, I'm taking meteorology classes. So anyway, I have my first like actual lecture today. I was trying to study and know my lesson number 1, so I'm looking away. I was trying to find this. Haha. Lesson number 1. I was trying to like get it down, but anyway, I'm so tired. But it's a little after 7. I need to go and finish breakfast for the kids and go get them up for school. We're supposed to have some potentially nasty storms today, so that's why I thought maybe I'd vlog today, and let's see.
I've been trying to tell you in the most polite way. It's hard to say, you're still part of me, but you took things that you swore you wouldn't take. And it's hard for me, I'm still bargaining. When you lost your fire, I had to steal my flame, and you can't give it back. But I'm only telling you to let you know, don't follow up, 'cause I'm good now. Sorry that you're not. Sorry that you're.
Are you ready? You want me to let's go do your hair.
Sorry that you're. Found my way away from you. Oh, when you lost your fight.
More goldfish.
Oh wait, that's for
Snack. Where's your snack at? Where's your snack at? Where do we keep? Where do we keep your snack at? That's right. I was telling you because you forget sometimes. What else do you want for lunch, honey?
Yeah.
How about you want an Oreo?
Yeah, the Halloween time.
Okay. Are you gonna try to trick your friends into thinking it's some crazy flavor even though it's just normal?
Yeah.
What about her doing Capri Suns?
Yeah, and I need, can you also get 4? Because I'll make Grayson's too.
Yeah, what, Gary?
Sorry, I usually have this done the night before, Kyle, but I was so tired last night, I had to like go crash.
Sorry that you're not.
Hello.
His tail.
Hello. Did you have a good ride? Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready to get out? You want to go back inside?
He loves it so much.
You want to go back inside? Yeah. Oh, boy.
Okay, y'all. We have got everybody at school. I need to clean up a little bit from breakfast. And other than that, we're all good so that I need to go study some. Because my class is at noon, my time. I laid down a towel right here because of the weather. We are supposed to have some, right now it looks like some, when I was looking at the radar, definitely like potential for a tornado warned storm. All right, you guys, so you can see Houston right here. So this is kind of what's going on right now. And as you can see, Texas has got quite a few storm systems. Eventually, a whole line of storms is going to move in from this direction and come right through Houston, up and through the woodlands. I'm not sure if it's going to hit like midtown Houston, but it's definitely coming up this direction. It's supposed to be pretty intense too. Let's go see somewhere else. Let's see what's going on. These are the current weather alerts around Texas, all Texas, not just our part. So we just have a bunch of flash flood warnings because of the storms that are happening. These are weather towers around here. See, we got this one here showing what's going on. We can switch to this one. This one, the one up at College Station is off right now because the students aren't there. But I'm sure, I don't know if they have storms moving in later, but if they do, that'll pop on. So some of the storms over this direction are going to continue to develop, and they're going to start moving up through West Columbia, Sugar Land, Katy, Cypress, Tomball, and I think all the way up through the Woodlands. And those are the storms that I'm gonna pay attention to for later. Now that could change, it probably will change. The weather here changes. I know everyone always is like, the weather here changes, blah, blah, blah. Like, just wait a second. Like, everybody says that in every location. Like, I always hear everyone say that. But it's really, really, really true here in Texas. Like, really true. So, I'm also, like, debating. I'm like, am I okay going to class like this? I mean, like, I'll brush my hair. Like, am I okay with this? Or, like, should I, like, I mean, I'm just on a Zoom class, so then at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, I'll probably freshen up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna eat some breakfast and go study. This helps me stay focused. And now I've gotta go through my lesson. I'm on like, I've gone through like a third of it. And then I just have a bunch of notes and so forth. I got my Diet Dr. Pepper, which is like the equivalent of coffee for me. Yeah, here we go. Well, despite my best efforts, my dog managed to get in here. Get my white bedding dirty. Jonesy, seriously? Look at this. Buddy, mistakes were made. I do not have time to deal with it right now. Oh, I'll just have to deal with it after. I'm gonna wipe his feet off real quick though. He's not gonna like this. I gotta dump you in the bath real quick, buddy. But my class starts in literally 8 minutes. Worst timing. Ready? Come on. Good boy, dry off. Dry off those little feetsies. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're rinsed off. All right, buddy, I gotta go. I love you. I love you, my good boy. Look at that little tail. Well, so much for my towel idea. Actually, that idea does work. It helps. But, I mean, you know what though? I'm so grateful for the rain. I don't even care.
Data that you can extract from these. It turns out that these station model plots can be a very efficient way of plotting a lot of data at once. You might be thinking, well, how did he just do that? I promise you that in the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to very quickly see things like that too. Blah, 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 blah. We make it obvious, either typically with a hurricane on the low side, or the last big bit from this lesson is related to the wind. So again, meteorologists report the wind based on the direction it is coming from. Westerly wind, that means wind coming from the west. Southerly wind, that means wind coming from the south. Oh, and yeah, the other point. On station models, winds also get reported in knots. Some of you in here are sailors, and so knots are already a big part of your life. If they're not, it's okay. There's a very quick and dirty conversion. 1 knot is equal to 1.15 miles per hour. Just a nice quick conversion if you need to. So right here, this thing that is coming down out of the station model with the 2 lines, that is the wind bar. To get to from knots to miles per hour, we multiply by 1.15. So this is a southwesterly wind at 10 knots or a southwesterly wind at 11.5 miles per hour.
Isn't that a beauty? Look at that. I got that. That was cool. Jonesy was outside and it just started pouring and he froze. He just sat there for a second, frozen in like confusion and fear. I don't know. He was like,
He's
oh,
hoping
no.
it stopped, you know.
Oh, buddy.
Good.
How's his little feetsies? Super muddy? Yeah, dry them off. Get your feet. I gotta go wash our sheets now. Oh, buddy. This poor dog. We think he doesn't feel well. He seems a little off.
I mean, he's a puppy, so they're resilient.
Yeah, he just seems a little more tired. He didn't eat a turkey stick, part of a turkey stick, which that's weird. Yeah. So we think his tummy hurts. We gotta keep an eye on you. Make sure you're okay. All right, so my class went amazing. That was super fun. It was, there's like stuff that's complicated and then there's stuff that looks complicated, but it's not. And then there's stuff that's not complicated, period. But I'm just excited. Like, I want to learn how to read a lot of this data. And then, like, eventually, he said we're going to learn not only will I be able to, like, read all of it and understand it, but we'll be able, there's a lot of math, like equations and things that you have to do. So eventually we'll get to that part. And then that's whenever you can, like, forecast more. So this is awesome. I'm excited. So it is pouring. You hear it? Listen. It's pouring. So today Kyle and I are dividing and conquering. Thankfully, he has a break between his meetings to where he can get, I have kids in my kids are split between 2 schools. So he can go get one set of kids and I can go get the other side, because when it's raining like that, we have like a different kind of pickups. They have like rainy day pickup or whatever. And so, and especially because if the storms are intense and it happens to be like a tornado warning or something during pickup, which has happened, actually happened a lot of times, they delay it and you end up sitting in line and it's just a big mess when you have to like go from one to the other. And so thankfully he can help. So he's gonna get the little girls. I'm gonna go get my junior high son and my neighbor. Maybe, oh shoot, you know what? I think I'm gonna get 2 of our neighbors. So I need to text them. The kids I just bring home too. Like, since I'm at home, I always tell my friends around here, I'm like, let me pick up the kids. They're always like, no, it's okay. It's the nicest moms and dads around here. But I'm like, let me do it. I'm already out. Y'all are all, most of my friends, they all have, they all work like normal jobs, you know? And so it's easier for me to like, what I'm trying to say is I'm happy to do it. It makes me feel not good to help out, blah, blah, blah. So Lord knows who I'm gonna bring home, but I'm gonna bring her home. And my oldest, she wasn't feeling good today, so she stayed home. I think she has hay fever. I think it's just allergies, but like pretty intense. So anyway, so she stayed home, but she's feeling better. So that's where we're at. All right, guys, we are getting some intense thunder. It's not like kind of non-stop. It's not like a ton of it. Just what? Oh, there we go. Wow, you guys, wow. How loud it is on here, imagine in real life. Oh, we're already starting to see some street flooding. Just minimal, nothing I'm worried about, but still, definitely got to go get in line for those kids early. So glad Kyle can at least get half of them. Oh, okay. So we just got the official alert that the schools are doing their bad weather, rainy day dismissal thing, which I totally knew they were. Hey y'all, it is so dreary out. I wanted to show you my ridiculous outfit though. Ignore my dirty mirror, it's always dirty. Now, I have a 5-year-old who loves to come and look at herself and just touch. Always. So anyway, I am wearing a Spear jersey that's literally 2 sizes bigger than the one I normally wear. Jean shorts, and then the most ridiculous shoes. I know, they're like so embarrassing. But these are the ones I usually put on if I need to like go step outside to like go garden or something. but it's raining and I don't want to wear anything else. So that's my outfit. Cool, cool, looking great. Super great, not embarrassing at all. I jest, though I really don't care. I'm debating if I should bring my real camera in case something beautiful happens. Kyle's in a meeting. All right, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go get in line. Y'all, my car is rocking. The storm is strong. I saw the most amazing lightning though. Now you can't see it because everything's like we're getting rained on. But when I was still away from the storm, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I was like crazy beautiful lightning. So I totally understand that it doesn't look like much from what I can film sitting in a car. But let me just tell y'all, this lightning and thunder, the thunder is so loud. It just feels like the car shakes sometimes. Not every strike, but some of the strikes. Pretty intense. It's just a thunderstorm, not like a tornado warned or anything like that. Just a loud old thunderstorm. Our lights were flickering whenever I left the house, so I wonder. All right, y'all, so we have gotten just worried enough about Jonesy that we're taking him to the vet. So I'm kind of anxious to see what's going on with him. He is not himself at all. He is lethargic, he's not eating, and it's night and day. Like, he was perfectly fine and happy, normal puppy, and then bam. So I'm very worried that he swallowed something in the way puppies do that he shouldn't have, like a Barbie head or something, you know, or like a doll dress. Like, I don't know, like, we don't let him upstairs without us. We're trying to be careful, but it's hard, you know? It's like hard, you don't always see. He could have swallowed a stick outside. I don't know, you know, you try, but you never know. So better safe than sorry.
So we're at the vet clinic. Jonesy's made a distant friend with that dog over there. They've been whining at each other from across the room. Now we're just sitting in the, I guess we call this the OR. There's the actual operating room over there. How are you doing, buddy? You got a little energy here at the hospital, which is good. Will help metabolize some of that stuff.
Shorty here with all his little muddy doggy footprints. Little doggy feetsies. He came back. They said that they just want to monitor him. They don't think it's anything serious. Kind of a wait and see thing. He needs to drink some water. As you can see, he's panting a little. We can't get him to drink or eat. So, but they don't think it's anything bad. They think he just has gastrial something. Just basically a sore gut, stomach, intestines, something, and that it'll pass. So, but look at him. He just looks sad. Hi, buddy. Hi, my little sweet puppy. Oh, Mama loves you so much. You look happier, though. You look happier. Maybe you go get some water. He does look happier. Yeah. So I am... What is this called again? I just forgot the name of it. I'll write it down. I'm doing that to my yard because we've been in this severe drought. And so everyone's yard has kind of like gotten brown patches and things like that. And then also we have an area where we have a French drain. If you don't know what a French drain is, they're a type of drain and grass to like in your yards or your gardens or whatever you call them where you live. It helps where areas where there's like water, it helps it flow to like drainage areas, like whether it be the street or just property or something. And that area of our yard is not, the French drain is not working right or something. It wasn't graded correctly. So it floods a lot and it was killing our grass. And so our plan had been to fix it this summer, but then when we went into the drought, you have to like water a lot when they fix it. And we were like, we'll just wait till next season so that we're not having to water more. But if you do this thing I'm doing, it helps like aerate your yard and it can help roots and grass like grow, fill in the brown spots basically. And so the ground is soft right now. We're getting lots of rain And so I'm gonna do that. That's what our landscaping guy has done in the past to help, but we've never had this many brown spots before. I mean, everybody has them, so it's not like, I mean, I know you can't help it, but now that we're getting lots of rain and I figured the ground's wet so I can do it easily, I'm just gonna come out here and do that really quick in at least some spots. Some of the spots I've already done have filled in, so I know it works. I think our storms are done for the day, but we're supposed to have storms literally for the next 10 days in a row. So got some just nice little skies over there. Now that I'm all gross, it's only in the 70s out here though, so it's not that hot. So that was really nice. It's in the 70s in August. That never happens here. Even at night, you usually don't, I feel like it doesn't hit that. This is wonderful, and it's still like super humid, but it feels better than it normally does. So now I gotta go inside and cook dinner. Yay. But first, I need to shower. Look who I found, everybody. I found this little doodle. We think he's feeling a little better. We probably overreacted, but we were worried because we just love you so much, buddy. Oh, I love you so much. I love you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Let me tell y'all, I am 100% team dog right here. Just love this little fella. This looks uncomfortable. That looks uncomfortable. Seriously, he's the best. Look at those ears. He's got the best ears. He's so cute. He's just a little guy, huh, buddy? Just a little doodle. Just a cute little doodle. Come on down, sweet boy. Yeah, I love that tail. I did the bedding, but Audrey was already asleep. So I've got towels and pillows and sheets, and so Kyle just brought it upstairs and laid it right here for me, right? And Kyle and I looked upstairs and Jonesy was sleeping on it so he could look out that window. It was so cute, huh, buddy? You find yourself a good little spot? We have to be careful though, because again, like, you know, just Barbie stuff, huh? That's what I worry about. I worry about Barbie stuff. Earlier, his tail wouldn't even wag, so he's definitely feeling better. And at dinner, he was finally, when we were eating dinner, he wanted some of our chicken. So he definitely getting better. I just love this little guy. So normally I do this before, as the kids are about to go to bed. But tonight, after dinner, I finished cleaning the kitchen up. I just went to my office and I was doing some stuff. So now I'm sneaking upstairs. So I still lay out my 5-year-old and my 8-year-old, their clothes. And then my son, who's in 6th grade, I still put his clothes out for him because he just still doesn't really care about clothes. He's like, just give me sports clothes, Mom. Like, and he likes it when I put his clothes out because then he doesn't have to think about it, I guess. So I still do his. And then my oldest, she's a week away from being an official teenager, so she does her own thing. But I do that with the other kids. So I've snuck upstairs so that I can go and do their clothes. And so anyway, and then I find I get a lot more housework done, and I enjoy it a lot more when I listen to books. So that's what I do all the time, every day. I just listen to books and I get a lot more done, and I'm like a lot more active, you know? Like I always challenge myself every day to do a lot more like natural movement, where like meaning like not work out, but like just doing more. Like if I'm at my desk for an hour, even if I'm working, like I have to get up for an hour, you know what I mean? So that's like something I do. And even on the days that are a workout day, I still do that. Anyway, I've just discovered that this brings me a lot of joy to do it this way. So, okay, so all our storms move through. We're supposed to have more storms tomorrow. Now, and after I do their clothes, I need to go down and do their lunches. So this morning, there is a reason I like to make the lunches the night before. It was not fun making the lunches in the morning. I much prefer it at night. Definitely cannot be. It's like washing your face. You know, if you like come home from a party and you're so tired, you just don't want to wash your face, but you like know you should, and if you don't, you regret it. It's like that. Like, just do it. just make yourself wash your face or pack the kids' lunches. And then I actually still have like a lot of schoolwork. They said that we needed to really like spend between 8 to 12 hours was what you would spend for a 4-hour class for this type of like this level of class. And they weren't kidding. It's definitely a lot. Like the lab work was complicated. I was like, what? But it's awesome though. So that was really cool. Like I'm feeling really good about all that, my like meteorology class stuff. So for those of you who don't know, because you didn't watch the previous vlog I had, I am getting a certification in meteorology, weather forecasting, and I already have a degree in film and digital media. So this is just to like, it's like just a certification on top of that. So really, I just want to learn about weather, like more at an academic level. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I am excited though. It looks like some really cool stuff. Like, and I was already getting some things answered, like things that I didn't understand. Like when I was in the world of meteorology with people who do know what they're talking about, I was like, oh, already I'm starting to see that. Plus I bought 3 different textbooks on my own that aren't required for the class, but just to do further reading. One of them is supposed to really help with the math because math's not my strongest subject. I mean, I always did well in it, but I want to kind of stay on top of that. And so anyway, yeah, so I have those textbooks and stuff so I can supplement what I'm learning in class with the knowledge from those books. And then also like my son and you know, actually my 8-year-old, my 3rd grader, she's really gotten into weather too. So she too, like they can also use the books. I mean, they're college level, but who cares? Kids are a lot smarter than you ever think they are. Like they're really like all, like kids are like that. So anyway, these are books that like they could also use, you know, or explore, look through, you know? Oh no. Sorry, I didn't know it would be that bright. I came in, Grayson's sleeping in here. I don't know why he's in the movie room sleeping instead of his bedroom, but that's okay.
I like sleeping in here.
I know you like sleeping in here. I don't mind. Well, anyway, I thought Jonesy was in here by himself, and I walked in and Grayson was in here. All right, buddy, I love you. He's not bothering you. He's just snuggling with his gray. He loves his gray. All right. Good night, boys. I'm going to go lay your clothes out, okay, buddy? Okay. Good night. Sorry to bother you. Do y'all want to know something embarrassing that I'm not actually really embarrassed about? So my son, he is in the percussion and the band. Our junior high bands, you do have to audition and like you have to make it, and some kids don't, and blah blah blah, but he auditioned and made it into percussion. So he really likes drums. He's got his drum set back there, but they also had to, well, I mean, if you didn't want to spend the money, you could do after school time, but if you were able to or wanted to spend the money, they requested that you buy a 3-octave marimba. So here it is. I have to wide angle the camera for you guys to see it. So there's his drum set. And that there's for his practice pad or something, whatever it's called, and he's got his seat over there, whatever, right? So there we go, there's that. But then here's his marimba. So every night, I'm only gonna do it with one hand because I'm holding this, but I usually play with both. But I have been teaching myself with no sheet music, so I should probably just find the sheet music, but that's, you know what I'm playing? Do you guys know what I'm playing? So now you know that secret. At night, I come into my kid's room and I'm self-teaching myself how to play Take On Me on the marimba, the 3-octave ginormous marimba. Whenever they said we had to buy a marimba, or you know, like I said, you don't have to buy a marimba, but whenever they said like, if you can buy a marimba, blah, 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 I was like literally had to Google what a marimba was because I wasn't sure if I was remembering right. I was like, is that thing that's like a xylophone? And so like I Googled it and I was like, yes, it is. And 3-octave one is big. So Grayson's room is like, his room is like he's got like, that's his laundry I'm doing, but he's got like drums, marimba. That's my thing. That's what I do at night. I come in here. Usually it's like while the kids are still awake, but when they're not paying attention. And like I said, I do it two-handed usually so I can keep a thing, but yeah, it's fun. I don't know. That was the first, whenever he got this, that was all I could think about is I was like, just seemed right to me. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you guys for watching. yeah, so like this literally is just like a kind of a normal day in my life. This is how it happens, like, you know. And again, and just FYI, if you are new to my channel, we don't show the kids a lot. A long time ago, we did more, but we made a choice. I don't know, people who've watched our channel for a long time, what, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, a long time ago, to not have the kids, you know, as much. And so we really pulled that back. So that's why you don't see much of the kids, and you're not gonna see much of the kids because they're too old for this. They live their own life. They don't need to be on the internet like that much. You know what I mean? So there's that. So if I ever do just like a normal vlog, it's mostly me and like 10% them, and they're usually in the background or just a little bit, and obviously always by choice. So anyway, all right guys, so thank you for watching, and I'll talk to everyone in the next one. Good night.